Manchester United was knocked out from the UEFA Europa League last night, and that's one competition already out. But Ten Hag is going to have to issue lots of things, but I think we're going to tackle them. I think, like in 3 hours from now. But this time around, we're here to bring you the player ratings of Sevilla 3, Manchester United 0, and we're going to see how these players of United are rated here onto the United Matters channel. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and obviously we are here to let you know that that journey has come to an end. It has come to an end, and I know it's really hurting, but always try to find positivity, you know, when you're having Ericson as the manager. Reason being, he has given us hope to believe again, and we've always believed again. And he won the Carabao Cup, and it's because of the injuries that has costed him this trophy. Trust me, if he had a very good squad, he would have gone ahead to win all these trophies. Now let's focus on Sunday as we take on Brighton at Wembley. That is the semi-final. And the good thing is that none of the players got an injury apart from Anton Martial, that was injured by Harry Maguire. His captain injured him. Very much shocking and worrying, but we have nothing to do. Let's wait and see how Martial really recovers. And I think Martial is going to be so much furious. You know, he was really enjoying his game, you know, started his third game in a row, prepared to start on Sunday. So it just blew him away, and he really just got off the pitch very much injured. So Rokan David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in a daily. Happy Eid or Eid al-Fitr for Muslims, and I think the Lord has really shown you the path that you guys should be taking through that. Now let's go to the player ratings. David De Gea for the first goal, he's not to blame. For the third goal, he makes a very big blunder. That's it. So, but in the entire game, his ball distribution was okay until he made that mistake. And he really had some good saves to pull out as the goalkeeper of Manchester United in that entire game. So, I really give David De Gea a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for David De Gea from Rokan David and the team of United Matters. Let's go to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who started as the right back for the club of Manchester United. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka really looked bad. That's why Ten Hag really took him off. And I saw someone else in the live chat when I was doing the match reaction coming out and really complaining that why did Eric Ten Hag have to take off Aaron Wan-Bissaka and leave for Lindelof? Guys, Lindelof had a very good game, I must say. Had a very good game going forward defensively, you know. But Bissaka was losing possession every time he was going into the second third of the pitch. Even at the back, he was not solid as he used to be. So I don't know what was wrong with him. All the pressure really was so much immense on his head and he couldn't handle it. I think it brought all those disasters for the player known as Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm giving him a 4 out of 10. That is Bissaka for me. Then we go to the left back. We start with Dalot. Played left back and right back, and I think he looked great. I'm giving Dalot a 5 out of 10 for me. A 5 out of 10 for me because he outperformed Aaron Wan-Bissaka this time round, and that performance he put him through is going to put him in a position of really starting against Brighton if Ten Hag decides to play Malacia on the left back and not Dalot onto the left back. So Lindelof Victor deserves a 5.5 out of 10 according to me. He really put in a very solid performance and he had nothing wrong to do. You know, you just look at Lindelof and ask yourself that what does it take for him to start very many games for United ahead of Maguire? Before the international break, Lindelof was starting very many games, and I don't know how Harry Maguire, after the international break, came on and really started to start games ahead of Lindelof, because the fact is Lindelof is a better defender on the field of play, and we find ourselves in a situation of really feeling timid every time we see Harry Maguire playing the central defense. And I told my viewers when I was doing the match reaction, that we are privileged and blessed that Harry Maguire isn't going to go anywhere. He's not going to be close to anywhere close to anywhere you starting for United in the game of Brighton because he's suspended after getting a second yellow card in the game of Fulham. So we're not going to be having him on, and that really gives Lindelof a go and maybe Luke Shaw in the central defense. So I think we are blessed. We are blessed a little bit because Harry Maguire is calamitous. So I'm giving Vincent Lindelof a 5.5 out of 10. Let's go to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, for me, I'm going to give him a 2 out of 10. That's it. For whatever he did, he just saw us lose that game. I've seen videos trending of David De Gea doing the same pass to Lisandro Martinez, and Lisandro Martinez could find himself out of the press of like 3 people that really come close to him, even Rafael Varane, even Luke Shaw, you know. But because Harry Maguire is just a limited player who is being hailed as one of the best ball-playing centre-backs, yet he's not, because to do that, to get out of that press, you should either receive that ball in half-turn or have what we call a double pass onto you. You control and then you pass the other side with that first touch of control, really taking like 1 or 2 players pressing you out of position such that it creates position for you to pass it wide. You know, he went in for an immediate pass and he caused us conceding the first goal, and everything changes when we concede the first goal because that takes pressure off Sevilla, and Sevilla gets back into the game. And all right, we've gotten 1 goal, let's really go. With that crowd rocking in that stadium, we're just done. We are just done. And Harry Maguire just made our journey long, you know, to really find ourselves in a position of really knocking out Sevilla. That is what Harry Maguire went ahead to do. So I'm giving him a 2 out of 10. We go to Casemiro. You know, today you are going to really excuse me because I didn't see an outstanding player, and I think it's hard for me to come out and really say that so-and-so is the man of the match. It's going to be hard for me to do that because I don't really see anyone who was really worth it because most of the players were below average. That's it. Casemiro, 5 out of 10 for me. 5 out of 10 for me because he was also sloppy in the first half. He gave out close to 3-4 balls, blind passes, you know. So we looked really bad. We looked really bad as a team of Manchester United on the day. Yet teams like Man City went there and disciplined Sevilla by 4 goals to nil. Borussia Dortmund beat Sevilla. You understand? We know that they are having a manager and maybe they are having disruptions between the dressing room, but this new manager has not yet lost a game and has gone ahead to take them to the semi-finals of the UEFA Europa League. So Casemiro really looked bad for me. 5 out of 10. Ericson, again, he lost balls, couldn't find lines, he couldn't really find pockets of space. You know, he was sometimes pressed and really got off the ball. He couldn't run to close down, you know. So that midfield of United really had a lot of trouble, and we never found ourselves in a position of really swamping them to like they swamped us. They had 5 midfielders and they obviously swamped us already. So I think Ten Hag just got it wrong there. We needed numbers in the midfield to outcompete these players. So Ericson, 5 out of 10 for me. Sabitzer, not convincing today, but you cannot have an attacking midfielder convince you when your team is really playing badly when it comes to the midfield that is supposed to connect the midfield to the attack. Sabitzer, 4.5 out of 10 for me. That's my player rating I'm giving Sabitzer. Then Anthony, 4 out of 10 for me. He had nothing to do onto that entire pitch according to me. Was he even a threat? I think in the first half when he went in for a far post curling cross that Casemiro made and headed over the bar, I don't remember any other moment when Anthony was really a threat. That's it. So I'm giving him a 4 out of 10. We go to Jadon Sancho. He was a threat in the first half a little bit, had some flashes in that game, but he feared to go in for the tackle that would have given us a penalty. You know, when he went down, if at all he went in there solid with his foot, he would have really got that ball fast, and then this defender would have gone for his toe. So 4 out of 10 for me. That is a player known as Sancho. Anton Martial, graveyard shift to an extent that he even reached a level of playing deep, and then he tried to play wide as a left attack midfielder because he couldn't find himself on the ball. And unlucky enough, when Rashford came on through, he was injured by Harry Maguire at the beginning of the second half, and he was taken off. So I'm giving him a 4.5 out of 10. Luke Shaw, he's going to earn a 4 out of 10 for me. Yeah. Then Fred, 4.5 out of 10. Marcus Rashford, I think he has shown us that he had some good spells and he wanted to really run a lot, but he couldn't get the ball. He was not gotten onto the ball a lot by the team of United. That leaves him in a vicinity of 4.5 out of 10. So those were my player ratings. We go to the manager, Eric Ten Hag, 4 out of 10, because I think would have gone ahead to improvise it far much better. But I think it's Harry Maguire who cost us again, because I think at half time he said, let's go for it by bringing in Marcus Rashford, and knowing that I'm having Anton Martial, then we're at least going to stretch them a little bit. Guess what happens? Just 2 minutes, when Rashford was in the field of play, Harry Maguire injures Anton Martial. So he looked like his hands were tied and had nothing to do. So I'm giving him a 4.5 out of 10. So my man of the match to me is Victor Lindelof. I think he was the best player amongst other players that we played today. You know, however much we had an ugly display, but I think Victor Lindelof stood out for me. That's why he's having the highest rating of 5.5 out of 10. To me, he was my man of the match, Victor Lindelof. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Smash the like button, comment and share. Your reactions to this player ratings are welcome in the comment section below. Happy Eid al-Fitr to my Muslim friends, my Christian followers. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, I'm signing out for now. See you later. And I've just woken up to do these player ratings. I was sleeping, guys, and I said, oh, I need to do these player ratings. Then I woke up and said, let me do something for my followers onto this channel. Me out.